Yeah.
You'll be right, you know, George. Right, you'll hear it. You will hear it, mate. You'll hear what it is. It's a legacy quad box with the 412s in it. It's the Fender with the fucking 12 in it. It's the it's my 2-leak freeway 15-inch 250 watters.
Yeah.
It's my 4 Dick Smith 10-inch 5-inch cubes. It's my I've only got 2 of my Sony cubes left because it's hot 4 of them. You know the cubes I bought?
Yeah.
Right, they're gone. I've got 2 left. Now I've had to connect the whole system up, right, and put it. And I've got a wah pedal, right, a wah pedal, which gets radio interference in it, right, and it's tuned to the frequency of the interference on the wah pedal. So I just set it and forget it, right? But I've got to be up to turn the switches on. I've got to be there at dawn every morning. That's what I've been at dawn every morning, getting ready, with it all set up ready to go when I get the message. But it's going to be right, we rely on the weather, right? It's going to have to be a southwesterly wind or a westerly wind to blow the gas out to sea.
This when the gas comes.
Yeah. But it's going to depend on the weather, right? It won't happen at the same time in every city, right? But it'll happen at dawn on the same day around the world. So it'll go boom, 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 all around the world on the 360-degree timelines, right? It's going to happen over every capital city: Newcastle, Sydney, Wollongong, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, Darwin. Not the country areas, right? Because those people are clean. There's no Muslims in the country, mate. They couldn't fucking hack it.
Are you sure?
Very few. The only ones that are there, right, are the pure spirit ones, right? The ones that are in the community. You've got the Rajasthanis up there, right, who are an Indian religion. You've got the Hare Krishnas who are pure. You've got the Dingo did it crew out of.
Why do you hate Muslims so much? Why do you hate Muslims so much?
No. I respect Muslims, right? I have Muhammad Ali's autograph on my wall.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why are
Right?
you picking on Muslims?
No, I'm picking on the Muslims, the unmature Muslims, right? The ones that are fucking ignorant and are using the Quran to enslave.
There is some Aussies like that too.
Of course there are, like you. And Dan Sharkey, and fucking many others that have denied me 3 times then. I've got best friends fucking turn around and say, you're fucking mad. And I'm saying, no.
You're hallucinating, man. I'm believing you.
I believe you. Show him your hand.
Fucking cop this, Sam. You want to fucking punch in the fucking head with it?
Well,
I'll give you one.
What happened there?
Right.
That's where you got cut.
No, I got cut there.
Yeah.
Right? This is what the cunts at the hospital did. They reckon I had a detached tendon, 2 of them. But I fucking wiggle my fingers and shit. Right? I've got a detached tendon in my big toe, and I can put a cigarette lighter on it for fucking
Who are
5
they?
minutes.
Who are they? Tell him who are they?
Huh?
Who are they?
Why they did this, right, was to check to see who I really was, whether I was
A saint.
a saint or not, right? They've checked all my genetic material. They're fucking... Oh, mate, you've got no idea what I went through in 10 days then, right? I was tested fucking severely. Severely, look at that.
That's a big shot.
Yeah, but it was only there, and it was a face, look, it's a face, right? And then this thing here, right, that went from, this is how I got the vision, right? I punched...
You've been staring at your hands for too long. You're making
No,
change.
shut up! Fucking shut up! I had the cut on my hand, right? It was a cut. Okay, it was a cut. Ah, okay. So I do the right thing. Hot water, cold water, hot water, cold water, orange juice, alcohol, olive oil, right? I'm a walking fucking genius there, right? I can do fucking everything, right?
Okay.
And properly.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Right? So, I go to bed that night, I wake up at sun, right?
You wake up in the morning.
No, I wake up at fucking sunrise.
Yeah, in the
the
morning.
sun comes through my window, right?
Yeah, okay.
I put my hand on the windowsill. Next thing, this thing here, it turns into a fox, right? And then it turns into a heart. And then all of a sudden, all this fucking pus starts coming out by itself in the sun. I've just woken up and gone, holy fucking moly. And I've looked again, and I've got these two eyes here, right? And a smiling face. And I'm going, holy mackerel. And then I'm starting to get these shivers and shit, right? And I'm watching this thing change from a fox's head to a heart. And then I'm watching this thing expel fucking pus without even touching it, right? In the sunbeam. And I'm going, wow, this is something special, right? And then I'm starting to get these messages. It's not like someone's talking to you. It's just like you're being led around. Like someone's got you like this, and they're going, right? I've got no control. Mate, how about, you know, that sleep I've had in the last month? Probably about, an average about 3 hours a night. I thought, no, my shoulders are on the line, sleeping in bed, right? Doing rock. No, I'm not going off the subject, right? The reason I've only been getting 3 hours sleep is because I've been cleansing my house, fucking top to bottom. It's got to be totally pure, mate. No dirt, no shit anywhere in your house, because that invites the Satanists in. You've got to be totally pure. Your whole house has got to be clean, top to bottom, properly, right? And pretty clean, right? You've got to get a room, or you can do it another way. You can go to a ranch or or you can go to the community camp. They may have had safe rooms already. They have air conditioning, they have all the gear, right? Because they have been installed as well from the Second World War and all the rest of it, right? It's written in fucking scriptures, mate. It's written in stone. And mate, to be blessed like this is a blessing and a curse, I can tell you. The blessing's wonderful, but the curse is a fucking rod for my back, mate. And I'll tell you what, I was chosen because I've got a strong back. You know that. It's fucked now. Well, it's not. I've been reborn. I feel like I'm 25 again. Really? You can see you saw how I can kick.
Yeah.
Fuck me, mate. Oh, mate, I've been prepared for this and I can't afford to start.
Show him again. Show him.
No.
No?
I can't be allowed to be fucking starved out of this and to be over a few $100 to be fucking denied the fucking fate of mankind in Sydney, their future. That's as good as it gets, mate. And it's, you know what, and it's all, you know who I've met? The King of Jordan Hussein, his son Hussein, works at Liverpool Detox as a security guard, and his nickname is Zip. I'll show you. Hey, oh, fuck you, mate, it's too big, Sam, to fuck around with. It's fucking huge. It's Australia, it's the world, getting the world back from the fuckwits, from the slaves and enslavers. The ones that go to the mosque in the morning and then fucking do everything wrong by the Quran all day. And then go back at lunchtime and think they're saved. Because it's only going to be the ones that are out of their houses and in the streets sucking fucking coffee in the sun, thinking they're king shit on the footpaths everywhere in Sydney, blocking traffic of pedestrians and shit, and casting aspersions on everybody. They're the ones that are going down, because they're out in the streets and they're unprotected. And when the gas goes off, you'll get probably 2 days, right? Where you've got to be, George, you know what I mean? You've got 2 days. So you get enough food for 3 or 4, just in case. Boil water, plastic containers, take all the barcodes off the food. Very important. Don't have to take them off, just so they can't be read. Right, because that's the devil's work, mate. They can trace every fucking thing through all that shit. Why do you think Midnight Oil's album was called 109876543321 in barcode? And that was 20 years ago. Peter Garrett was warning the world then about barcoding. Peter Garrett, do you know who he is? He's the Environment Minister for the Labor Party. Do you know who's going to be the next Prime Minister? Dick Smith. Do you know who's going to be the Foreign Affairs Minister? Kevin Rudd. Kevin Rudd. Do you know who's going to be the Finance Minister? And he is now? Greg Pearce. Do you know who Greg Pearce is? His father read the news on the ABC for 20 years. Right? I know him. I know the man. Greg Pearce Senior. Right? His son is now the finance minister. Julie Gillard is going to get deposed, right? Because she's a South Australian ring-in and a redhead to boot, and she can't put 3 words together. You listen to her talk, right? You listen to Kevin Rudd, mate. He speaks the lingo, mate. He's a hardcore Aussie, Kevin Rudd. And you know what? His brother was at Liverpool Hospital and he works there. His brother, Kevin Rudd's brother. And I went to school with him at Hurlston. They're all the Hurlston old boys. Mark Latham. Mark Latham. You know Mark Latham, who ran for Prime Minister and got laughed out? He's a Hurlston old boy. Right? That's where I went to school.
Still laugh at him?
Yes. He was a fuckwit. He was the mayor of Liverpool for a while, right? And he fucked up bad there. And then he got kicked out of Liverpool Council as mayor. And then he had to go at fucking federal politics, trying to take on the fucking prime ministership. And he made a big goose of himself.
You gave it a shot, though.
Yeah, but he didn't succeed because he was a fuckwit. But his brothers, the Lathams, are all local Liverpool boys. And they also went to Hurlston, where I went to school. The best school in Australia.
Where at?
Hurlston Agricultural High School.
Where's
Selective Glenfield. It's a selective high school where you have to be chosen to go there. You have to excel educationally to get there. You have to be in the top.
And how'd you get there? Did you fluke it?
I qualified.
And what happened?
I left in 3rd year because I was working from when I was 8 years old, Sam. I worked with a milkman Bob at Riverwood from 8 years of age to about 9 and a half, right, a year and a half, getting up every morning at 3:30, working with the milkman, getting a few bob in my pocket because my parents were poor. My parents were fucking poor, battlers, poor. My father's a brick maker. My father made the bricks for the building that I live in, Sam. He also delivered the bricks for the building I'm living in, and he also mixed the fucking water to cement the bricks together that the buildings that I'm living in are built on, and he also carried the bricks, and I was at his feet, my father's feet, for many a year, probably about 5 years, doing brick deliveries with him all over Sydney, building all Sydney with my father, the brick maker and the bricklayer. And his best mate, Tansy Mick, lived below me. He was a bus driver, and I didn't even know he'd been sober since he was 26 years of age. Hadn't had a drink since he was 26, Tansy Mick, and he founded AA in Australia, Tansy Mick. And he was my best mate, you know, I mean, best mate. And I didn't even know it, and he died the day before Anzac Day.